Oh, I've got hiccups. Good start. We are back again.
Yeah. Welcome back.
I know, welcome back for another round of Best Friend Review for season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm Annabelle Lecter.
And I'm Phil.
And we are going to start off by doing the Meet the Queens, the promo, and the runway walk. But let's get to the reviewing!
This is not RuPaul's Best Friend Review.
I needed to feel the fantasy, so I was like...
I love that you've got them on with socks as well.
Well, I was already wearing socks. God.
Okay, fair enough.
We'll get the toe fetishists on.
I mean, I'm sat here in
and not
shorts.
just because you look like one. Ha ha, yes, very fun. We know.
We're going to start with the promo. What did you think of this promo?
We're in brand new ground because anyone who's ever watched the 4 first episodes of Drag Race we've done, I never watched the promo. So I watched the promo, but I didn't write any notes, so I don't remember anything about it, except for one thing. What's the candy bar thing?
This promo was cute, but this, I think, was the busiest promo we've ever had. It has a queen, like, playing with a joystick and then running along a Candyland path. And all I could think of was the TikTok of Death coming in and going,
I'm the Grim Reaper and I have come to take your... Are you guys playing Candyland?
And then this candy bar thing at the end.
Just stand on stage and if you can finish the whole thing before you lip sync, you get through.
I'm just like, if we really want to go like full tinfoil hat, that was very difficult for me to say. The queen that unwraps the chocolate bar at the start of the promo is Kerri Colby.
Next, we're going to talk about this arcade-themed sort of robot-y, futuristic runway that we did. Is it the tits or is it just shit? Where we're going to go really quickly through all of the looks. We're not going to talk about them, because who has the time? I certainly don't. First up is Alyssa Hunter.
I said this was the tits.
I said this was the tits.
Next up was Angeria, Paris, VanMichaels.
Just plain shit.
Yeah, I said this was shit.
Next up we have Bosco.
This was shit.
No, I live, it was the tits.
No, this was awful.
No.
Daya Betty.
Shit. Shit.
I said this was a soft tit.
That sounds nice though. That sounds natural and full and bountiful.
Just a soft tit.
Deja Skye.
I thought this was the tits. I liked this.
Yeah.
Jasmine Kennedie.
Tits.
Oh no, see, I didn't like this. This was the shits. This was the shits. Not just one shit.
How about Jorgeous?
Oh no, this was shit. This was so bad.
Shit.
This was shit. June Jambalaya.
Shit!
Oh, see, I put this was a very soft tit.
Well, that doesn't shock me. How about Kerri Colby?
This was the tits.
Oh, I wrote shit. Also, this was the same look from the promo, and I didn't like it in the promo.
Okay.
I don't understand what's going on there, but that's what's happening.
Next up, Cornbread.
Tits.
I said the same.
Huge, bountiful, beautiful tits.
Tits.
Yeah. This was followed by Lady Camden.
The shit. This was shit. This was shit. Shit. This was shit.
I agree. Shit.
Ugh. Next up was Maddy Morphosis.
Tits. I'm into it.
I didn't like it.
I thought I wrote onion. Orion Story.
Oh, no, this was shit as well.
Oh, I was tits for this.
Oh, no, see, no. Last up was Willow Pill.
Tits.
But this was shit.
Aww.
No.
Well, thanks for titsing and shitsing with it.
Top tit of the week.
I went with Cornbread. I thought this was amazing, beautiful, like understated. We don't see a lot of big girl fashion girls.
Yeah.
And this was fashion. Or was it fashion? Yes.
She also sold it as well.
In the context of what we've already seen from her, I was into it.
My top tit of the week was Alyssa Hunter.
Really?
Yeah, see, I
literally don't remember what the look was.
I thought, like, somebody had said to them, you are going to do a runway in an arcade, and she went, I can do a computery look that's covered in technology. I enjoyed that.
Yeah! Let's meet the queen.
Let's meet the queens.
Yes.
I've got a bit of a disclaimer. I was very tired while I watched these Meet the Queens.
Yeah. I have to say, I find it really, really cringy how they have to like talk about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make it really, really far and I'm going to win. But you're like, okay, but you filmed it 3 months ago. You already know you didn't win. You already know you went out first. But you're sat here going, I just liked everyone and I can cut a bitch and I'm going to win when I'm in the top 3. And I'm like, no, baby, no. In fact, you didn't make it past the first episode, so let's stop this. It just really, really, really bothers me. Also, it's so long. This whole thing is so long.
It's so long.
This is as long as an episode, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Angeria Paris VanMichaels. I've never had a chance with these names, regardless. But also, you're going to come in with this, like, 8-syllable name. Don't argue with that because I didn't count. I'm just guessing. Dramatic effect, kids. 9.
Look at you counting all the way up to 9. You can call her Angie. She's from Atlanta. What did you think of the look?
I actually quite liked this look. It was like a sort of coy thing, wasn't it?
She did not need to tell us she is a pageant queen.
No.
Is it me or does she have a tiny little head?
And huge eyes. She went on about being the best makeup artist, but I'm just like, what can you just do a
pretty pageant face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's not being a great makeup artist to me. That's cut print. Did you, when you were listening to these, were you searching for hints about what things could mean?
All of the time.
That she went on about being emotional. She'll leave her heart on the floor. I was like, oh, so she's warning us she's going to cry a lot.
She's going to be the crier. She's going to be the emotional
episode.
one.
And I'm into it. She goes big eyes. Imagine she'll just flood people.
I couldn't decide whether she's either really, really genuine or whether she is a character. Also, doesn't want to go home first.
I don't think she will. I'm honestly happy to reshoot this bit. I could spend all day looking at you, saying words. They're my 2 favourite activities. Saying my words, looking at your face.
As I react to your words.
Yes, by the pussycatdolls.com.
So, next queen up is Alyssa Hunter.
What were your thoughts on the look?
I said this was the tits.
Oh, I said it was shit. There was too much happening. I mean, she said she's inspired by Alyssa Redwoods, and I felt it in the costume.
Okay.
I'm feeling not very much that there's a word for it, and if I do this, I look cool while I think of words. I'm not thinking of words, I'm just saying funny ones. Oh my God. There's just not very much that's unique about her.
There was no funny. There was no kind of like effervescence.
I honestly don't care about her.
No.
Sorry to her. And it was exhausting. She used so much energy that I feel like she pulled some out of me so that she could use it to not really say anything, in all honesty. It was, what a massive waste of my energy.
This felt like a long Meet the Queens.
I got a new cocktail shaker.
Ooh.
It's bigger.
Who's the next queen?
I will tell you. Ooh, Bosco.
What were your thoughts on this look?
I really, really liked this look.
I knew you
I thought it was nice. And I have to say, this bit, stunning. She has such a beautiful but interesting face.
Okay.
I'm going to warn you now, I think she's my obsession this season. She's hilarious and beautiful.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Oh!
So, look-wise, I was like, I wish we'd have seen the back of it, because the back of it was, like, all of the information that I needed. The back is literally laced, like, ribbon from the top right to the bottom of the tail. However, within the first 10 seconds of Bosco's Meet the Queens, I was like, nope, don't like her. I'm out. She reminds me of you, humour-wise.
That's why I like her!
No, but if you had, like, 0 personality...
Spoiler alert. She is one of the only ones in the whole thing of the 14 girls who really held my attention throughout her piece.
Next queen.
What did you think of Daya Betty's look?
Shit.
There were no redeeming features. I couldn't even look at it and go, I get you were going for you and maybe you missed. I was just like, nah, ew, gross.
She's drag family with Crystal Method.
It was like she was doing an impression of Crystal Method, but without the likability. I wrote, no thanks. And then what I did is I was drinking some fruit tea, and I realized it was quite late, so I Googled the caffeine contents of my fruit tea. To me, this was the interview of a queen who's going to go out first or second.
I have said exactly the same thing.
She was trying to tell you who she is before, because you're not going to find out.
She's got a very good attitude in terms of going into the competition.
By the way, my Tetley's fruit tea had no caffeine in it, so we were good. I kept on drinking.
I don't know what I got distracted by, but I wrote that I got distracted by other things.
Oh my God.
And now I have a big note just under Daya Betty that says, I'm so bored so far. Wah wah. Next up was Deja Skye.
Who is named after a Beyonce song, and I know Beyonce song.
We're back with the Beyonce references.
What did you think of Deja Skye's look?
I said this was the tits.
Oh well. Right. Now, we need to address a situation that's happening.
Okay.
This person is you. Not only did she do an Annabelle Lecter wheeze laugh,
I hate
but
that
also
you said that because
couldn't get any of her words out. Literally didn't understand how to use her mouth to speak. You. And I also have to say that my main note on her, which isn't because she is like you, but also like, is it not a read? She's going to get in her own way.
I hate that you've brought that up because I said the same thing. I was like, oh, I relate to this queen so much. She made me laugh. She doesn't know how to speak.
She's going to be that queen. Bottom two for the second episode, third episode. Which she's going to go, I will not be back here, and then she's going to go home forthwith. That's the vibe. When I gave her and I went, that's what's happening.
Sure. Who was next?
Jasmine Kennedie was next.
The editing on this was very strange.
This is the edit I would get. Because I tell the longest stories at 300 miles per hour, just like she does, and I would also get this shady fucking edit.
I think she could quite easily be the villain. Next queen, Jorgeous.
Yeah.
What did you think of the look?
Shit.
Yeah, I didn't like this.
Bit basic, bit boring. That's all I thought about her the whole time.
I was, again, questioning the edit on this because why did they paint her to be annoying right at the beginning? They did this whole thing where it just, every time they said, oh my God, and they cut it all together.
Yes,
and
that was her, yeah.
As soon as they did that, I just went, I don't care anymore. No, don't have anything else to say about her.
Next up, what did you think of June Jambalaya's look?
This was tits.
I wrote Wish tits. It looks like something you order off Wish, and this is the quality that comes. She seemed very out of her depth.
I don't think that she's out of her depth. I think that she is going to be a competitor. I did switch off after a little bit.
If she makes it far enough, she will be Miss Congeniality because she seems so sweet.
Next up, and I feel like this is going to be the one that we have to discuss a lot of, Kerri Colby. Why is she in the same outfit? It's your first opportunity to be out in the world. Why would you not show us more than one thing? I think she could go home first. And because she went home first, I feel like she might get a titty on about it and she just didn't want to do the promo or the Meet the Queens.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
I mean, last season we talked about how the expectation for the number of looks is unfair on the queens, budget-wise. And we do always talk about that, so it's bad to do this, but like, I don't know. I just woke up today and chose violence.
Next up, Cornbread the Snack Jete. What did you think of this look?
This was my favourite look of all of the promo.
I said the same thing. This is my favourite look.
She has the personality to go with it.
She was the first queen to make me like really laugh.
She's in the top, 100%.
I think she is gonna attack.
Yeah.
Every
and
challenge.
she got a very fun edit.
She got a very fun edit. Absolutely, she is my number one so far. Next up, Lady Camden. What did you think of this look?
The whole look rested on when she held the cane in front of the face.
Yeah.
And that was the moment where I went, I love it. What did you think of her, though?
She didn't feel genuine to me. I don't know. I didn't believe anything that she said.
When she started speaking, I wrote meh and drew this.
Yeah, she was actually the first one that I skipped. Our next queen is Maddy Morphosis.
So I know obviously everyone's here to talk about Maddy because like there's all the drama around Maddy being a cisgendered heterosexual male.
Yeah.
The reason I think it doesn't matter is because I watched this. And then I died. This person has been called a fag in the street.
Mm-hmm. I want Maddy to let their drag speak for itself.
I felt like this whole thing, they were almost apologising for being on our turf.
I felt that.
I think they're going to end up being sort of like middle of the season.
Next queen, if Cornbread is my favourite of the week, Orion is my least favourite.
This was very yawn.
Am I bored of this person because it's towards the end of this hour? But
she was a bad one to put here. But I understand why they did it.
Well, they did it in alphabetical order. Have you only just figured that out?
I haven't figured out at all. You just told me.
Not this.
Learning the alphabet with Annabelle Lecter.
and the queens of Drag Race season 14.
This is it. This is my 13th reason, honestly.
Nothing more to say about Orion, to be fair. And finally, last one of the group, Willow Pill.
You will never ever hear a soundbite from this queen, I swear to God.
Again, there was no effervescence to her. She looked like a fucking Cabbage Patch doll.
You know, sometimes, no shade to everyone I went to high school with, but you know when someone thinks they're alt and they think that they're super interesting and edgy because of that, but actually you're like, no, actually you're really boring, you just have black hair? That's the vibe I get from her. It felt a bit like they grabbed them because maybe Dragula scooped them on a couple of queens, so they went, okay, we're going to scoop you on a couple of queens. If you're going to take from Dragula, bring me some drag kings, not some random quiet person in a big hat. I've got Lecter. That's all the queens. We made it. We climbed the hill of the queens. Stood on top. We stuck a stake through Daya Betty's head, and it's a flag, and it just says, hello!
There's a new trailer out.
No.
Oh no, premiere episodes with a Z. Oh, it's a very cut print trailer.
We're getting a double opening that has absolutely no one going home.
I just don't want a really long season again.
Do you remember how boring last one was?
Yeah.
There was so much of it. So I know that we already spoke about it a little bit when we were talking before. Currently, who are you expecting to go far and who you were not expecting to go far?
I don't think we're going to get a lot out of Orion, Willow, Daya Betty. Winner-wise, like, I would think that Kornbreak's going to be up there. Possibly Alyssa Hunter is going to be up there.
I have to go on Kornbreak. I already said she's one of my winners.
Yeah.
I really see Bosco having something that could take her far. I agree on Daya and Orion, and I, not just on what I've said, but now we've seen that second promo and the look we saw from her, I'm putting June Jambalaya right down there in the bottom.
And on that note, let us know in the comments what you think is going to happen this season, what you want to see this season. Don't forget to hit subscribe, notifications, ring the bell.
This season, we're going to do things a little bit differently. Keep an eye out on mine and Annabelle's pages because we are going to be putting out a little survey each week just to get the feelers out on what you're feeling about Drag Race, what you're feeling about the episode, the winners, the losers, what you liked, what you didn't like.
But for now, I've been Annabelle Lecter.
And I've been Phil.
And this has been Best Friend Review. We'll see you in a bit. Ta-da!
My headphones, my inside my headphones.